Hey there, fellow gamers. It's been a while, and welcome to Redout 2, one of my favorite games of all time, and also my second favorite racing game. Of course, first going to Hydro Thunder Hurricane on the 360, but that's talk for a later time. I'm so glad to be back on the saddle again, and especially with a banger game like this. Now, if you're not familiar with Redout, it is a anti-grav racing game. I've heard comparisons to games like Wipeout and F-Zero. Me personally, I haven't played those games. This is actually my first anti-gravity racing game, which is funny because this is the second game, not the first Redout. But without further ado, let's get on to it. Now, for this series, I wanted to focus on the single player campaign, which is the Solar Redout Racing League career, and possibly in the future try multiplayer. But for now, the career consists of the trials, the different leagues, and the invitational. Now, the trials is your basic tutorial, as you can see here, which is the simulator. And I love messing around in the digital world of this fast-paced universe because it looks cool, and for the starter levels it is a really fun playthrough, just getting the hang of the controls of this game, because it can get really rough. Not just the track, but also you're having to deal with competing against other racers, and it is really fast. Next is B League, where it gets serious because it introduces actual tracks and actual racers, computer opponents, but opponents nonetheless. Now, I have already raced on maps like Mount Fuji, Cairo, the Tartarus Mines, and Mars. Currently, I'm starting the Octonic Power contest with the SRRL. Alright, so here we go, old Cairo. Man, ship looks amazing. The green is really nice. It's my favorite color. Here we have the track. See a little bit, the crowd. And hopefully I can keep up. Because definitely one of the difficulties I have the most with this game is just managing to fly on the track without bumping into a whole lot, because like sometimes it can get hard to see what's ahead of you whenever you're racing on this track. I have gotten better, of course, compared to whenever I was first playing through, but yeah, and also sometimes it's kind of hard to tell when you need to pull up or go down. I think I got it here. Whoa, okay, yeah. Now, flying as well can be a bit scary, but nothing too bad. Man, the speed in this game is what I love. Because, like, I already love sci-fi stuff, so make it into a racing game, and it's peak. It's absolutely awesome. The speed, the different customization, the different brands of vehicles you can get, I guess really awesome. Oh, gotta catch up a little bit. But yeah, it's just awesome. I love it, man. It's nothing like it. There is, like, because originally my first racing game was Hydro Thunder on the Xbox 360, as I said, and it was only the demo that I played. The demo was awesome. I loved it. I loved playing through it, and it was great. I wish I would have gotten the actual game, because the store's probably closed now. Maybe on Steam or other places I can find it. But yeah, Hydro Thunder was amazing. They really need to make another game, a remaster or sequel, whatever, because I would love that. But not only that, hopefully on the channel I can get it in the future. But not only that, but there's a game similar to this called Grip, which is basically this but on wheels, which I really want to try that one, because that game's mechanics is like you can flip over the car and still drive. Oh, okay, there we go, got a good landing. Or you can, you know, stay upright like normal. I gotta catch up to first, man. They were getting real ahead. Oh boy, we're on our second lap. That isn't good. Oh, I might have not had the right vehicle for this because I am just shifting around. I gotta stay on the track. I was doing good in the beginning, but now I'm kind of lagging. Oh no! Like I said, it's kind of hard to see all these turns coming up ahead. Oh, I almost didn't make that one. Okay, but yeah. And then I saw there was a VR game that might or might not already be out called Omega Pilot, which is basically Redout VR, and I think that would be awesome to play. So once I get a PSVR 2 or any other platform of VR, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out because that looks real fun. But yeah, okay, first is just dominating right now. I really gotta catch up. I don't know if I'll be able to in time. It looks like it's already the end of the track. Yeah. Oh man. No worries though. We'll run it back. We'll run it back. That was awesome though. That's what I like to see. A lot of fun. Oh, nope, didn't mean to press continue. Meant to retry. Nope, I think I did. Alright, here we go. Running it back. You can see the crowd. Man, I wish we could, like, one of the things, like, out of all the video game movies that have come out, I do want to see Redout become a video game movie. Because to have a racing game movie, come out, especially one like this, it would just be awesome to watch on the big screen. That's one of my dreams, is to actually see something like this, you know. Oh, and oh wait a minute, hold on. No, is there a track down here? Oh no. Oops. All right then, I'm gonna rewind. All right, here we go. Can't mess up this time. Alright. Yeah, I could just imagine it already if this game had, because this game already has a little bit of in-game lore with map introductions, and also whenever it introduces the vehicles, you'll see it whenever we go on to newer stuff. And the lore seems pretty cool, but to get more in a full-on movie, that would be awesome. I can imagine it already. But yeah, here we go. We're actually staying in first, which is nice. My skill's coming back to me. Let's go. If I can just remember the track. Oh no. Might have spoke too soon. Alright, come on. You gotta lock in. You gotta get serious. Woo! Oh! Ah, ee, ah, ooh, ah, ee, ah. Okay, dang, double. Gotta have a comeback. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, just barely almost missed the boost. Here we go. See, I'm away from my nitro. There we go. Man. This game gets so tense. Like, it's relaxing. Like, I love, like I said, this is one of my favorite races, but sometimes it can just get real crazy having to keep up with everything that's going on the screen. And they give you signs there at the top, but, you know, with so much going on all at once, it's kind of hard to follow those. So you really just got to go by your eyes and watch the line. Sometimes there's no lines like here, but that's fine, because it's pretty easy to see what I'm doing. Whoa! Alright, there we go. I gotta heal, because my chassis is just taking way too much damage. On the left side there, the blue bar is your health, and then the right side, as you can see, the yellow going into red, is the heat. If that gets too hot, then it starts to take away from my health. But I do get to boost longer, of course. So yeah, the yellow bar is my basic boost, and then the green in the center is my nitro, so if I activate it now, A good tip I did learn is if I deactivate it before I run out, it does come back faster instead of just letting it burn, which is really nice. Alright, here we go. I think this might be a good spot to hit nitro. I think I hear second place coming up behind me, but I can't let that happen. Oh wait, maybe that might just be me. They're 1,000 yards away. Oh boy, let's hit it. Woo! Man. And it's cool because I got on a roller coaster recently because I was on vacation, and man, it is a great feeling. And being like, I'm an adrenaline junkie when it comes to roller coasters. So playing games like this, it kind of gives a similar feeling. Of course, you know, this is moving way faster than a roller coaster, which is just awesome. Man, I'm way ahead. Gotta stay ahead though. Oh. Here we go. Oh, I hit a wall. Stopped me from healing. And there we go. Getting back on my feet. Here we go. Oh! Trying not to hit the walls, but man, it can be rough sometimes. The SRRL is a pretty good vehicle all around. I believe we'll see the rest of the vehicles here in a second, but the Koenigsworth, or whatever, however you say it, is a really great vehicle in terms of maneuverability, I believe. But yeah, that was a great race. Finally, we got it. Alrighty, we unlocked the flaps. There you go, the Koenigsworth. Alright, continuing on. And that was all 4 stars too. But yeah, whew. Last man standing, 2 laps, 3 opponents. I believe this one is like if you end up in last place each lap, you lose. Like you're out. I forget which game modes are which. Let's see. The gravity is Earth-like, atmosphere is normal, hazard none, temperature is normal, and the length is short. All right. Let's look at customize. So as you can see here, you can customize the different stats of your vehicle: durability, thrust, top speed, stability, steer, strafe. Now I'm not sure what all of these do exactly. I know what most of them are: steer, strafe, durability, thrust, top speed. Stability, I think, is the one that confuses me the most. I'm not all too sure what that is. Let's see. My newest part. It's a less effective one. I'm gonna keep the yellow on there. It seems to improve my performance a whole lot. No new parts here. If I go here, see, so if I put 2 good parts on, it goes red. It goes above the maximum amount allowed. The higher I go, which is unfortunate, but oh well. But yeah, and then I don't believe I got anything new for this vehicle. But yeah, you can customize the engine, you can customize the auxiliary, which is kind of like the fins a bit. You can customize the spoiler, the flaps. You can do this for most other vehicles, the power unit, and then of course the cells, the power cells, the tips, front of the vehicle, which is really cool. Different color schemes, of course, and then of course the livery, whatever else you want to add to the outside. I didn't put any on this one because a lot of the liveries just kind of overdo it. Like big stripes or just like wacky color schemes. I want to see a lot of that green because lime green it's my favorite color. It looks really, really clean. But yeah, let's see. Ship. Of course, here you have the ESA Agger, which looks great. I made this one to look more like a starter kind of rookie vehicle. The red, black, and silver kind of gives me that bomber plane feel. The only thing it's missing, of course, is the rivets. But yeah, it looks really cool. And then here we have the Konigsworth, the one I was talking about, which looks really great, really unique. Especially with like the shielding they got going on there. So it's probably really durable. Here we have the Lunaire. I made it to look like this because it gives me the same vibe as the Bat from the Dark Knight trilogy. If you don't know what that is, that's his like bat plane or bat wing vehicle. It just kind of gives that same vibe. So I decided to go with this design. But yeah, the Lunaire. Okay, let's see. So I believe it was the Konigsworth that had the different. So we got a flap. Here we go. That one's not too bad. I might go with that one. That one's actually pretty clean. Although I do like this one a lot. The different flaps they got going on there, so that's actually kind of cool. But I mean, that one's not too bad. It kind of has the best of both worlds with like a fin sticking up and then the kind of flap. For now, I think I'm just gonna stick with what I got. But yeah, that's really cool. So let's see, this is the Fuji Final Duel. So here we go. I'm gonna do it with the Konigsworth since I was just barely talking about it. Let's go ahead and get onto the race. Stop yapping. Whew. Alright, Mount Fuji. So we just went from Mars to Mount Fuji. Here we are. Man, the tracks look awesome. Like the background is just, it just can't be matched in this game. It is really beautiful. Like everything about this game is awesome. There we go. Like Mario Kart, I always like to start going at 2 because it just feels like a good luck charm. Okay, here we go. Ooh, don't want to get the hell too low because then I'll destroy my vehicle. Oh yeah, the controls feel a lot more better on this one. The handling is awesome. Alright, let's use that nitro. Get away from these fools. Get rid of it early. I don't know if I just barely missed my opportunity there, but no, I think I stopped it. Ooh. Here we go! Whee! Alright, that was a good jump. Solid jump. I can't wait till I get onto the later leagues and this stuff gets really fast because it can go insanely fast and it's just crazy, absolutely crazy. Alright, here we go. Now, of course, I'm gonna boost here because on water you get a better cooldown, obviously, compared to when you're just on regular track. Now, I have seen crazy moves in this game where people steer the vehicle up and go off the track to fly like further and higher in the air, and it gives a significant advantage, but man, it is so risky. Maybe in the future I can try that, but man, it is awesome. It looks so awesome. Man, I'm not sure if I can pull it off now. Oh, come on. I'm messing up here, it's not good. Alright, here we go, next lap. Oh boy. Here we go. Catching up, I don't like that. Come on. Woo. Oh! Oh! So low! Come on, start healing, there we go. Ooh, that was close! Oh my gosh! I'm not sure if I've gotten that close before. Madman. Alright, I think I might nitro stop. I was like, what the heck? Alright, here we go. I don't want to overheat because my health is kind of low right now. I don't want to bite too much of it. I want to let it heal. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Whoa, alright, calm down. But yeah, there's strafing in this game, left, right, and then I can obviously turn as well. And that makes for, you'd think turning would be easy, but it can get really, that in itself can be kind of hard. Let's see here. Oh, there we go! 3 stars, baby, let's go! 1 kilometer gap, nearly 2. Time could be better, but hey, that's fine. We'll get better. We got the lunaire front, and then we got the flaps for the Konigsworth again. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Let's see here. Speed, and regular race. Alright, not bad. So this one consists of multiple races in one. Let's see, customize. What do we got here? Flaps. Oh, I know it's over here. Let's see, takeoff mini. A bit too flat. If they were more angled, that'd probably look better, but not too bad. Swap ship. The lunaire, I believe, as well had some new customization here. Oh, we got a new front one. Okay. Kind of gives a better bumper in the front. Like a battering ram look. Alright. That honestly feels like a really nice upgrade, I can't even lie. Pretty mean. Like a truck look. Almost. But yeah. I think I might just kind of circle through all these vehicles, and then after that choose the one I'm gonna stick with. Alright, here we go. The music in this game as well is really nice. I did put it to keep out any copyrighted music, so if you play this game, the copyrighted music is probably gonna sound like 10 times better. But yeah, everything just kind of comes together perfectly. Woo! Alright, stay on the track, stay on the track. Alright, not doing too bad. Oh, going down. There we go. Yeah, this is better than any roller coaster. Gotta be careful, because in some of these sections there is no railing helping me, so I can go flying off the track if I'm not careful. I'm doing pretty good with the Adger. There we go. I was waiting for the nitro. This is this long strip of track. Woo. Hearing those alarms every second. Fast and dangerous. Woo. All right. Oh boy, took a big hit there. Stay away from the walls. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Man, that air time. All right, here we go. Yeah, these tracks, man, they just look awesome. And then you have the background. I believe this is Mars. Just looks great. Oh. Just grazed the edge there. And here we go, straight away. Whoa, careful. Alright. I got it. Let's see, can I get nitro in time? There we go. Oh, fly for 3 miles. I didn't get the 4th star, but that's fine. I think in the next race I can still get all the rewards without that star. I'm not aiming for total perfection, but yeah, I think as long as I can get the other 4, I'm good. Because I only need 9, right? Yeah, 9 stars for all the rewards. And, I mean, yeah, I'll be fine. No worries. Alright, on to our next one. Let's see. Customize? Oh, we got a new part. Alright, not bad. We get better steering. Less strafing? Yeah, strafing is real important. I don't think I'll need it. Because so far, strafing I definitely need help with. Steering has been fine. The agile steer is just fine. For all these other parts, it just kind of makes it less if I go any different. Thrust would be nice, but it does go to, the rating is 66, so it's a bit too much power for what's allowed here. I don't like these limits, but oh well, it's the rules. I believe we unlocked that part for every other one too. Let's try the Lunaire. Been waiting to use this one. Okay. The steering is pretty good on this one, so I can see why I didn't have it already high. Alright, I don't want to get rid of stability, even though I don't know what it does. That's really helpful. I don't want to overdo it now. Thrust is helpful. I think even if I get rid of the little stability there is, I can't quite upgrade it. Believe. I can upgrade the steering, but I don't think that's necessary, because if you look at the stats, it's got really great steering. Yeah, I think better stability is fine. Alright, let's just go into it. Whew, the Tartarus Mines. Here we go. It is hot down here. Alright, here we go. Start at 2 for good luck. And see you later, crowd. Yeah, the steering here is pretty good. Don't gotta worry about the steering on this one. And there we go. Perfect landing. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky to get those. There we go. Don't want to go off the edge here because this one does have less railing at times. Gotta be really careful. And you don't want to get your health too low, because as you can see there, fire can come on the screen and take away from the hole, which is not good. Woo! My gosh! Oh no, that is not good. Oh! Dang, we lost the hole. That's fine, we can just respawn. As you can see there, that is not what we want. Gotta keep going. Whoa! Where the heck am I going? Cannot see where I'm going whatsoever. That was weird. Looked like I was just going straight into a rock. Come on now. Gotta show me where I'm going. Alright. I think they made us skip that part, which I didn't want to, but oh well. I wanted to get that airtime. What a bummer. Hey, whoa! Going too low there. Yeah, the steering is real nice on here, real crisp. Alright, stay away from the edge. Yeah, this map is a bit tricky because of the heat. Does not mix well with the whole. Maybe I should have took the Königsworth out here with its shields. It should be fine though, because this map does focus on a lot of turning, so this is most definitely the right vehicle to take. Man, the overheating is not helping. Woo! Whoa! Okay, we got 3 stars. That was pretty good. A bit messy, but we did it. Alright, next one. Can we get 4 stars on this one? I hope so. Let's see here. There's a Cloud Ocean. Yeah, let's take the Königsworth out. Oh, we got a new part. What is this? Auxiliary. Preacher? Not too bad. I kind of like that one. Yeah. Hopefully we can get through. Oh, new map.
Wrote scientist Richard Wotan, fleeing from the climate catastrophes of the
dinosaurs?
World War alongside his mystical community. Isolated for centuries and unaware of the Exodus Project.
Man, see what I say? This looks beautiful.
Use the nearby mountain's natural anti-gravity phenomena to survive above the clouds.
This gives me like an Avatar, Camino
of terrestrial humans left.
Vibe. Wow, Cloud Ocean Aura. Yeah, that looks amazing. Alright, here we go. We got this. Futuristic map, futuristic vehicle. Let's go! I almost couldn't see the other races. It's real dark in here. Let there be light! What the heck? Okay, I just fell through the map. That was weird. That was a funny start. Alright, we're in 5th place, don't worry. We can come back to the top. Alright. 4th, here we come. Oh, we got the turbo. Whoa! Oh! Woo! Okay. Wow. That was awesome. I can't even lie. This might be one of my favorite maps. Whoa. Wow. Straight into 1st place. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen myself do that good in this game so far. Man, I'm not even worried about position right now. This game just looks awesome. Let's go ahead and rewind that. I'm sorry guys, I accidentally got ahead of myself there. Wow, that was awesome. Ooh, okay, good landing. Not perfect, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, the jumps in this game are just like wow. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Back to it. Okay. Woo. I don't think I want to go too fast right now. I just want to get used to the map. What the heck is up with that? What? Okay, I think I gotta go. Oh, okay, that is so confusing. Because I think, like, it feels like I gotta go down there, but no. Okay, so I think I gotta go here. There we go. Alright, that's better. Whoa, okay. Lost control there for a second. Alright. Okay. Bit rough, but we got a perfect landing. Kind of hard to see with all this fog, but... Whoa! Okay. Whoa! Okay, what the hell is going on? Whoa! Okay, alright. Yeah, I get it. Oh my goodness. Alright. Map is trying to freak me out. Woo. My gosh, this is definitely my favorite map so far. Woo. Come on. Come on. Top gun, top gun. Woo. Ooh, yeah! Oh my goodness. Yeah, that had me on the edge of my seat there. Wow. First time playing through that. If you couldn't tell. Wow. Yeah, second place was definitely keeping up. Yeah, that was awesome. I believe we got all the rewards for that. That should be 9 plus the one I got from the last race there. Yeah. There we go. How much more we got left to go? All right, we're really close to getting on to the next league. Wow. Whew. I think that's gonna do it, guys. I really like that. That was fun. The next time we'll get on to Cairo. Hopefully get on to the next couple of maps and possibly get a promotion. But yeah, that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that, guys. Oh my lord, for now, guys. Wow. I'll see y'all next time in the next Redout episode. I hope you enjoyed. I thought that was a lot of fun. Personally, that was great. That was really awesome. Really got me going. But yeah, guys. As always, keep calm and game on.